So the fact is, people are leaving hundreds of dollars on the table every single year if they're not using credit cards properly. I'm now uploading weekly videos based on entrepreneurship and raising your credit score, as well as other financial topics. If you think you might be interested in this, make sure to subscribe and tune in, and I'll be making those videos every single week. If you enjoyed the video today, make sure to give it a like and comment with any questions. Using a credit card properly can get you hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars, in travel sign-on bonuses, cashback sign-on bonuses, or just general cashback or other points programs. If you use the cards properly, the credit card companies will reward you for doing so. Because the credit card companies are making a certain amount on every single transaction. They make this money from businesses. They charge businesses directly a certain percentage on every transaction that's made. So it's beneficial for them to have you using their card versus you using cash. A way that they get people to do this, even if they are financially savvy, is they give sign-on bonuses. Now, credit card companies also make money from interest, but they still make money off of people who are paying their cards off every single month. So you really got to ask yourself, why are you not taking advantage of the hundreds of dollars that you can be getting every single year for free by just using a credit card to make your purchases? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And another question to ask yourself is, do you understand other benefits that come with using credit cards? Do you understand that using a credit card is actually safer in many ways than using a debit card? If you have a fraudulent charge, or if someone steals your debit card or uses the account number to make a purchase, a lot of the time it can be much harder to get your money refunded if that purchase happens on a debit card versus a credit card. Credit cards have certain protections in place, and just the credit card companies, for some reason, have made it much easier to get your money back and keep your money secure when you use a credit card. It's a lot easier to just cancel the payment somehow. So that is one benefit that people just really don't think about. They don't realize that. You can even get travel protection on, a certain card that I got recently, the Chase Sapphire Preferred, it gives a benefit that if I book a flight or something and I end up not getting sick and I can't make it to the flight and I can't make the trip, they'll refund you. And that's just a policy that they've added as a benefit of using the credit card. They want you using that credit card for your big purchases. They want you using those cards for travel. That's why they set them up in a certain way. So you've got to realize that you can be making the credit card companies money and benefiting them, but you can also get a lot of benefit yourself by using these cards. I'm going to keep this video pretty straight and to the point. I just covered a few benefits of why using a credit card can help you versus paying with cash or debit. But now I'm going to go over a few reasons and a few times when it isn't good to use a credit card. It's not good to use a credit card if you're already having financial problems. It's not good to get a credit card if you're struggling to pay your bills right now. It's not good to get a credit card if you think that you might end up spending money that you don't have. Using credit cards is great, and you can get a lot of bonuses and extra protections by using them, but they're only worth it if you're spending money that you already have. You don't want to go into debt and pay a 20% interest rate just to try to get some travel points. What you want to do is pay your bills off every time, every month, and keep your utilization low when you use credit cards. That's going to make your credit go up so you can get better loans in the future and save money on interest rates on any loans that you ever get. And you also are going to get the points that is just free money in your pocket. You get these points simply by spending a certain amount on these cards to get the sign-on bonus. A common example is you might spend $3,000 within the first 3 months of opening a card, and you might get roughly 50,000 points towards travel, or you might even be able to get those points towards cash back. And then for the remainder of the card, a lot of these cards will come with cash back or travel points that you get on every purchase after the sign-on bonus period. The sign-on bonuses are the most lucrative part of getting the cards. You get a huge benefit up front for just making that initial spending of, it's anywhere from $500 to, maybe even $5,000 at times. And generally the time frame is a few months. So those sign-on bonuses are great. But just keep in mind, even after the sign-on bonuses, you're still getting money back in your pocket via cashback or other points, and it's really just a great idea to use them. But I do want to stress again, this is mainly for people who already are pretty solid financially as far as budgeting and how they use their money.